Capitol Heights, and then we'll have Deputy Chief Webster provide an overview on what the response of the Prince George's County Police Department, and then at the end of that, we'll have our county executive make some comments, and then we'll open it up for any questions. Chief?
Thank you. Good afternoon. At about 9:10 this morning, a.m., Capitol Heights Police Department received phone calls of a disturbance at Gateway Village. At that time, officers responded to the scene and found that a young male was at the rear of the building running out and said there was a shooter in the building. The officers made entry into the building, at which time they found victim number 1 in the corridor. They continued their advance and found a second victim in the office at that time to evacuate the citizens of Gateway Village, and we called for assistance from Prince George's County Police Department, at which time we got a great response from them, and we were able to contain the scene. And at this point, I will defer to Deputy Chief Webster.
Good afternoon. As a result of this incident, Prince George's County police officers responded to the scene to provide support for those officers already on the scene, Capitol Heights officers and C. Pleasant. At that time, a barricade situation was called, and we activated our conflict management team, who was actually nearby in training, and they were able to respond immediately to the scene. Upon their arrival, they were able to locate the suspect, and at that time, the suspect was apprehended and taken into custody without incident. And along with that, our homicide investigators assumed investigation.
Good afternoon, everyone. So we are here today. We woke up this morning and yet another case of inexplicable grief. And so we, first of all, really want to extend our condolences and our prayers to the families of the victims in this case. We are absolutely devastated about the loss of life again today. And as we think about it, the depravity that we're seeing just not only here in Prince George's, but we're just seeing in general is inexplicable. There really is no good explanation for why this kind of occurrence can happen again and again. We're providing resources as a government, job resources. We're providing all that we can think of, rental assistance. There are just so many sources that we're providing. We'll continue to do those things, but the heart of a person that's capable of committing this kind of crime is just, it really is inexplicable. We are at this time, we've turned our attention, that we want to thank, first of all, I want to thank the department, thank the Capitol Heights Police Department, the Prince George's County Police Department. They did an excellent job in responding, making sure that they were able to make an apprehension that did not result in a further loss of life. And so they did a really excellent job of responding in this case. And they are currently investigating and collecting evidence. The state's attorney is here as well. I want to thank her. State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy and her team are here as well. And we are now turning our attention to make sure that the seniors who are in this facility, who have been temporarily displaced, some are still in place sheltering, but that we are really focusing on providing what we can to them in the way of medicines and food, and just really caring for them in this time.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.